Hello and welcome to Communication Connection. I'm Terry Likes. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a program where we get to focus on the wonderful things happening with the Department of Communication involving faculty and students and alumni. And today we're going to take a student focus. One of the students who I think has made the most of all of her opportunities here on campus in recent years. And joining us for the program is Abbie Kate Hancock, a senior in public relations from Cullman, Alabama. Abbie Kate, welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I'm very excited to be here.
You, as I said, have made a lot of opportunities happen for you, and we're going to talk about some of those things on and off campus. But as a public relations student, what first brought you to Mississippi State? What attracted you to becoming a Bulldog?
As a junior in high school, I decided to tour a couple schools that I was interested in, and I toured Mississippi State. I set up a meeting to meet with Dr. Ford and the Department of Communication, and we really had a connection as soon as we met, and he told me about all the opportunities that the Department of Communication offered and how to apply for scholarships. And I really just enjoyed the campus feel at Mississippi State. And senior year of high school, I applied for a scholarship, and I received the Jack, Crystal, and Dowd Scholarship from the Department of Communication, and that was really what solidified my decision to come to Mississippi State.
Well, that's certainly, everybody knows that name here on campus, so congratulations on achieving that even before you arrived here on campus. Well, public relations is the largest of the 5 concentrations within the Department of Communication, so what attracted you to want to enter the field of public relations?
I really like that public relations can be in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. You have the opportunity to build relationships between the organizations and the publics, and you also get to curate messages. And I just think it's really great because you're kind of the behind the scenes person, but PR makes sure everything goes smoothly, whether it's promoting your business through social media or just a news release or anything like that. I really just love all the aspects of PR and how you can build those key relationships with people.
Well, one of the things you've been involved with in recent years, and now this year kind of culminating in a great experience, is being the student chapter president of the PRSA organization, which stands for Public Relations Student Society of America. That's a great way to bring your college career to a close by being president, isn't it?
Yes, PRSA is an awesome experience. I would recommend that to any student that is a public relations major. There's so many networking opportunities. There's national PRSA conferences that you can set awards in each year, and you can network with other PR students all across the country. And PRSA is also a great opportunity to network with other professionals. I know at all of our meetings, part of my duties as president was to secure speakers, and we had speakers from New York, from the University of Alabama at Birmingham and their PR department, a lady from Orange Beach, Alabama, and their tourism department. We just had speakers all over. So really being a part of PRSA and coming to our meeting is a great way to kind of more about what you can do in the PR field and hear from professionals, network with them, make that connection, and sometimes it can help you solidify internships or jobs in the future, which is really awesome.
Well, and you recently had an honor that we just learned about. Tell us about that.
Yes, we recently just won the Chapter Website Award from Alabama PRSA. I was really proud of this because last year we started redoing our website on Wix, and as the website director previously last year for PRSA, I kind of headed that up and designed it. And this year our website director and website committee member, we all worked together to create a unified website, which we felt like really represented our brand for PRSA, and we were able to write a case study following the RPI, research, planning, implementation, and evaluation. And so we submitted that award a couple weeks ago to the Alabama PRSA chapter, and we just heard back this week that we won, so we're all really proud of that and really excited to get feedback on how we can improve our website even more.
Well, congratulations. We're very happy for you and your student colleagues. Speaking of student colleagues, we just saw some photos of various organizations, including Prism. And Prism stands for the Public Relations Integrated Student Media. It is a relatively new student organization that allows students to actually function as a student PR agency. And that's been a great opportunity for you as well to add to your resume, hasn't it?
Yes, Prism is a great experience. I think Prism is awesome because as I've applied for internships and jobs, every single person has asked me about it because Prism, you have tangible results. In the class, you do an 8-week campaign for an organization and you can see the results by the end of the semester. And it's really just a great organization to work with other PR students in a group setting, and you get a lot of things for your portfolio, and it's just a great experience. I would recommend that to any student. I was on the CCEL team, which is the Center for Community Engaged Learning, and I was able to write a feature story for their annual publication, and it's on my portfolio. So it's just a tangible results that Prism really brings, and it really hones in on your PR skills that you're learning in the classroom.
So as you say, the classes really prepare you for a lot of these experiences. Then when you combine them with the on-campus opportunities and some off-campus opportunities, such as PRAM, which stands for PRAM, the Public Relations Association of Mississippi, as well as the Southern PR Federation, which is more of a regional organization you've been able to be involved with, and students have won many awards from PRAM and SPRF as well.
I think PRAM is a really great experience for students to also network with PR professionals around the Starkville community and in the Southeast. And winning an award for PRAM and SPRF is really a big deal because it really shows that the work that we do in the classroom and outside of the classroom, whether you submit something from an internship, something you've done from a class, or even something from a campaign that you worked on Prism, it really just shows that what you did was worth winning, and it shows that your work was great. And it's just a great way to not only prove that you can do work, but having that award really just solidifies that you're doing great work. And it's also good when applying for internships and jobs.
Well, we want our students to be able to stand out when they go for graduate school applications or certainly seeking a job, and those are great things that you've been able to add to your portfolio. Something else that you've done, which is a big part of campus life, is when you and I actually first met, you were an ambassador for the College of Arts and Sciences. Tell us about that.
I loved being an ambassador for the College of Arts and Sciences. One of my passions is recruiting students to Mississippi State, so that was a really great opportunity for me to be able to do that. Every year we worked academic insight days where incoming freshmen that were deciding to come to Mississippi State came and talked to us at the communication table, and I was just able to tell all the prospective students about the awesome experiences that I've had personally at the Department of Communication, but also all that the Department of Communication offers to all of the 5 concentrations within the department. I personally believe that the department is very well rounded, so I love being able to talk about all the different concentrations to students and really encouraging them to attend and giving them solid reasons on how they will have great experiences as a student in the Department of Communication if they choose to come to Mississippi State.
Well, we appreciate your efforts in that regard. You certainly served as a great ambassador. And now moving off campus, you've had some internship opportunities too. And as faculty, we talk with students all the time about the importance of internships. One of those was over in Columbus with the Lowndes County Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, working at the Chamber of Commerce as a public relations internship was really a great experience. I worked with Miss Amy Fountain to get that internship, who is our internship coordinator with the Department of Communication, which if you're a PR student or any student within the Department of Communication, it would be great to set up a meeting with her because they post about internships all the time, and that's how I found it. They posted the internship on the Instagram. I met with her about how to apply and what I needed to include it in my application, and I applied, and I got the internship. And I know not only myself, but I'm sure a lot of other students within the Department of Communication can attest to the fact that Miss Fountain is for the students, and she's willing to help you. So any questions you have about internships on campus or off campus. She's there for you, and they're constantly posting them. So it's really a great opportunity for students to figure out what they want to do in an internship setting.
Well, we try to encourage students to have a one-page resume that's tight and concise, and yet you have so many things. It must have been hard to pull all of this together. You have internships where you've done with Mississippi State Athletics and Alabama Public Television. All of this, I'm sure, is going to help you as you look to enter the workforce. What do you feel like is the key thing on your resume that might help propel you forward? Or is there one thing you can nail it down to?
I don't know if there's one specific thing on my resume that I can nail it down to, but I do think the things on my resume that stand out are the numbered results from tactics that I've completed in my internships. For example, doing the alumni spotlights as an intern for the Department of Communication has increased our audience engagement and interaction on Instagram by over 30%. So that's a tangible result that I can put on my resume as an improvement. And as an intern at Columbus Lounge Chamber of Commerce, I was able to increase our reach of chamber members by over 10% by establishing an Instagram for the chamber. So I think that those numbered tactical results on my resume are something that really will stand out to employers because it actually shows results of improvements that I've made within my internships.
Well, and hopefully pretty soon you will be one of those alumni spotlights that a future student can give you a call about that. So graduation is soon. What are your plans after you've gained all of this experience? What are your hopes and dreams after graduation?
Well, I was recently accepted into the Economic Development Master's program at Southern Mississippi, and I have also accepted a graduate assistant researchship program there. So that is the plan right now in the fall. I'm really excited about it. I realized at my internship with Columbus Lounge Chamber of Commerce, after having the opportunity to shadow projects for economic development in the summer, I really loved all the economic development brings for the community. It brings new jobs, new businesses, and it really just benefits the community in a whole. And I would love to be a part of something in my future that does something like that for the community that economic development does. So that's why I chose to apply for that master's program, and I was very excited and humbled to be accepted into the program.
Well, that is wonderful. In about 15 seconds, Abbie Kate, what is one fond memory of Mississippi State that we haven't touched on?
One fond memory is my freshman year of college, the Mississippi State-Alabama football game. We lost the game in the last 10 seconds by one touchdown. All of the students stayed in the stadium and we sang the alma mater. And even though we lost, it was a great experience because our student section came together and we were still supporting our university even in a loss. And it's something that I will never forget. It was a great game. I loved it.
Abbie Kate Hancock, thank you so much for joining us and sharing all of your wonderful experiences here as a Bulldog. We wish you well upon graduation and future endeavors. Thank you so much for watching this edition of Communication Connection. I'm Terry Likes. We will see you next time.